Radio, G-Money.
And of course, it is one half of the sexiest tag team in the entire universe. Team Sexy, Mr. Magnificent.
It is your boy, J5.
What's up, everybody? It's your girl, Miss Style and Grace, Chantille Layce.
Is this an odd numbered
odd
episode? I think it is. I don't
Yeah.
even
Is
know.
it?
I don't know.
Oh,
I don't know.
man.
It's okay. Just say it anyway. Just say it anyway.
Got
And
it.
I don't think I'm going to be the radio rock star today. I'll just be the ugliest brother radio.
What?
Yeah,
What?
since I already said it. So it is what it is. But welcome to another episode of the Smash the Mat podcast. And this is the simulcast, even though it's not live. You're either going to be watching this or you're going to be listening to this because we got the video popping, man. So today, tonight, this morning, this afternoon, depending on when you are watching and or listening to this, you done moved the camera to me. Let me go see that ladder in the background, but it's okay. Don't worry about my background. But look, this is the Survivor Series predictions show. So what we're going to do is we're going to cover Survivor Series as well as other wrestling topics, but our main focus is going to be Survivor Series. So you already know what's going down. You know what I mean?
How
Word.
exciting.
I'm excited
There's
for it.
so much. That sounded so bland,
It did.
but the Survivor Series this year is kind of bland. So,
Yeah, I'm a little upset that there's no NXT,
Right.
yeah.
Yeah.
especially after they won last year.
Mm-hmm.
It's like-
It's kind of odd to leave them out. And something else I noticed, we don't even have a War Games right now for November. So we're
Not
really
yet.
missing.
Not yet.
Right. I
But
know
we will.
somebody said that their issue currently was trying to fit 2 rings at a performance center. But
Yeah.
I'm like, we have another venue.
They got the
Utilize
Capitol
it.
building, but I don't know if they could do it there.
Right. So who knows?
Random. I watched. There's a video of, I think it's an hour of William Regal just saying "War Games" and "War Games, War
War?
Games." Yes. Yes, it's hilarious. I mean, it's not hilarious because it's an hour long. It gets old pretty quick, but it's just like nobody says "War Games" like William Regal. You know what I'm saying?
We need a clip. Oh,
You know what? Yeah, I really didn't even think about it until just now. But
Tisk.
it's okay. It is all good. But before we get into Survivor Series, we want to send our condolences to the family of the greatest physique in professional wrestling, Flex Simmons. He lost his mother last week. And shout out to Adrenaline Pro Wrestling in Rockingham.
Yeah. definitely.
Because like they had a show planned for this past Saturday, but when they heard I believe it happened on Thursday, and they switched the whole show around and made it a benefit for him and his family.
Yeah, and it was
And-
absolutely amazing. I mean, I don't want to get into specifics on how much was raised because that's a personal thing with Flex, but I mean, the whole, it's like everybody did what they were supposed to do. They came out, they supported, and a lot was accomplished.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. You know what? I feel like I feel like we should show the dance video. I feel like we should.
Oh,
From
Can
the
we-
intermission.
can we do that?
I mean, I've got the video. Wait, I'm about to send it to you. I think we should show the dance video.
Hey,
Who was
Because-
dancing?
I am down.
Huh?
Oh.
I'm
Look,
down. I want
dancing.
to see this.
check the chat because I'm sending the dance video in, and when you get a chance, just throw it in there. We're gonna keep talking, but just throw that video in. Because at first I was gonna be like, you know what, we'll show the video on another date, but I'm like, ain't no time like the present.
Yeah.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna set it up for you. Okay, so during intermission, first off, Mr. Magnificent wrestled Flex Simmons last
did.
night at that show, and
Oh.
he did.
Yeah. And
He
you know what?
did.
That like for me, I originally wasn't on the show. like, for other reasons. I wasn't going to do the show. I was going to go with G. We are going to do the podcast. But when I found out it was a benefit for Flex, and Flex is a real good friend of mine. I give him a hard time all the time, but love him to death. I said, you know what? I'm there. I'm doing it, no matter what. And I was blessed enough to be able to do it. So
That's awesome.
And he got to relive one of his childhood dreams. He got to come out
Oh
to the
my
music
God.
of
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels.
Get out of here.
You have to explain to Chantelle the setup for that.
Okay, so Flex Simmons is out there. He's talking to MC Cool Dad, and he's saying, "Hey, look, I got an email from a WWE superstar that just happens to be that heard about what happened, and he want to come show his support." He's like, "I don't know who it is. All I know is he's a sexy boy." So people were like,
The moment of silence.
Yeah. So when the moment of so when he was like, but before that, let's do a moment of silence for my mom. So the moment of silence hit, and next thing you hear is, dun, 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 ah, ah, ah. They think I'm cute. I'm sexy. And then Mr. Magnificent pops out. And
Meanwhile, I'm standing behind the curtain. First of all, like, that's a touchy subject because that's like stuff. And I was like, I don't know. But Flex is the one that came up with this. So since he came up with it, I was like, okay, it's cool. I'll do it if that's what you want me to do. Standing back there when his music hit, they were like, "Oh my God, is it really here?" And one lady was like, "I can't believe it. Shawn Michaels is here." And I come out, I thought I was gonna get stabbed. Oh. I don't know if you saw me. I was trying to give G the sign.
I was looking right at you. I was like, I wonder how this is gonna go.
Yeah, get the
I
car.
can't imagine sitting in the crowd, hearing that music, and getting so hyped, thinking that Shawn Michaels is about to come out, and not
then
seeing Shawn Michaels.
And then,
Like,
wait, where's my finger at? Hold up.
wait.
This guy shows up.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Hey, G,
Yeah.
I have a video treat.
Oh, wait a minute. What is going on? And he took the shirt off. Undertaker took the shirt off. Wow. That's what happens when you just show up out of nowhere, Jim Stone. Look at. That's why the Undertaker is the best. Wait a minute, they can tag in the Flex Simmons. He's doing it for Mama in front of Jim Stone. Wait a minute. Wow. Look what you walked into, Jim Stone. Look what you walked into. That's your best friend. Now the crowd, they're chanting for Gemstone. Look, dancing is his gimmick. Wait a minute. What is going on here tonight? Hey, there he goes. And now they're getting hang time. Oh no! Oh my God! What is going on here in Adrenaline Pro Wrestling? This is pure ridiculousness. And now hang time. They brought hang time to the middle of the ring with his dance put on. Everybody, wait a minute, there goes hang time. Everybody's dancing. We doing it for Mama. Look at the leg work. Did you see the leg work? You saw the leg work. Okay. This is amazing. All for a good cause. We're doing it for Mama. I promise you, I will never, ever forget this night. Never, ever.
Yeah, that was
What y'all doing? I'm
that
not
was
around.
something.
Okay.
Oh man, that
Not
was.
mad.
Whew.
Mad at
Oh
all.
man, look,
And it was good to see
yeah, man.
Flex, smile and have
He
fun.
had just lost his day. His mom,
That
like what, 2 days, 3 days prior to that, and to
yeah
set up the video. It was intermission, and they were auctioning off like anything they could to raise money. Like we auctioned off a Smash the Match shirt. It was a Smash the Match shirt, a Lindsey Pike shirt, and a Devin Worthy face mask. And it was about to go for $20, but I said $50. You know what I'm saying? So I bought my own shirt, our own shirt, and that shirt's worth money. You know what I'm saying? They were
Right.
trying to be. But
Right.
so it was all for a good cause, man. So
That's
we might show that video again. I got
Yes.
look, we've got that on the official camera. That was from my phone. Look,
Ah,
we might do another episode and just throw that in there just for the hell of it.
no, now we have to do another episode and get them on it dancing for everyone, like personally. Boom.
that would be cool.
I'd have to trick Gemstone into it because he ain't gonna want to do it.
Right.
The first ever
Just-
Smash the Man dance off.
Look, just put
Oh
something
man,
case
Y'all
on your head.
forget that G can dance and Jay
Hey,
can dance.
it's
So,
it's funny. It's funny that he say that like he don't crump.
I said
Oh,
G
out
and
of the night.
J.
Oh, okay.
I said G
okay.
and J. I said and I can dance. I don't crump anymore. It's been a while.
Okay.
Look,
I used
that
to.
age about to hit. You gonna throw your back
Hey,
out. You better
about
stop.
to. I'm about to be 35.
Ooh,
Whew.
yeah.
These things right here don't work the same.
Ooh.
Oh,
You not Megan with the knees.
Megan with the knees. Megan got them good knees. Stallion got them good knees. Boy.
I got
I'm more like a Gertrude with my knees. I
You
feel
said
like
a Gertrude?
Yep.
ain't gonna be no dropping it like it's hot and picking it back up. Ain't none of that.
No, if I drop it, that's it.
We
I'm
old.
done.
It's just
You
drop.
gotta let it down like it's warm. Let it down like it's
Yeah,
warm.
yeah, drop it like it's lukewarm. Yeah, got you. Okay. All right, so we gonna get started with these Survivor Series predictions. I know one of you guys got the card.
Indeed, I do.
So
got the card. We should have the card.
okay, so matter of fact, Senor Producer, I'll let you start. So I don't mix you up. I'll let you
Okay.
start with the matches.
So the first match we're going to start with is none other than Roman Reigns and Randy Orton.
Okay, so he's starting with the biggest match first.
Yes.
All right, so before we decide who we think is going to win, I would like to pose a question. Who here thinks that Drew McIntyre is going to win the belt off of Randy Orton tomorrow night on Raw?
Ooh.
No.
Because they are having a match. And the last couple of years for Survivor Series, there has been a last-second title change.
Yep, that's right.
So,
Huh.
hmm,
You know what? That's
I don't think it's gonna happen.
that's something to think about. I don't know.
here's my sentiments on this, right? I think that somehow, possibly, maybe, we can possibly end up with, I know this is a stretch, but I'm still saying Miz versus Daniel Bryan at WrestleMania. So I feel like if it does change tomorrow, and I don't know how it's going to happen, but I feel like if it does change, then we will lead up to that. So I don't know. I feel like we possibly could get that like random title change tomorrow.
But you're not saying Drew McIntyre. You're saying The Miz?
So here's the thing. I think that Drew won't take, or the Miz won't take it off of Randy. It would be him taking off of Drew, since they were the ones that actually had a beef kind of starting, like a feud starting.
So are you saying Drew beats Randy tomorrow and Miz cashes in on Drew right then and there? Is that
No.
what you're saying?
Not right then and there. Like, that's going to be a build up because then somehow Roman has to lose and he has to drop the title at some point to Daniel Bryan. So that's why I'm like, it has to be like a lot of moving parts. I'm looking at the later side of it. But I maybe that's just maybe that's just like really hopeful thinking.
Miz and Daniel Bryan is hopeful thinking.
You just gave me a
Dude,
crazy
like
idea.
they're
though.
beat. First of all, like the Miz having the Money in the Bank, you can't tell me that you don't want to see them two go at it, especially at WrestleMania. Like it's the grandest stage of them all,
I'm gonna just say this
except for during COVID.
because we veered off a little bit, but I will say this: the best thing to me about Miz and Daniel Bryan would be the promos, not the match.
Oh yeah, very
not
true.
the match. I don't like as much as I like Miz, I don't really care for his matches. So like I like Daniel Bryan wrestling. I watch Daniel Bryan versus anybody. I watch the Miz versus anybody. But if you're gonna sell me on a WrestleMania match, like Daniel Bryan and the Miz probably should have been happened a while ago, and it never did. So
and that's why it'll happen now, because Vince logic. Come on.
Okay. Well, what about for Survivor Series?
Yeah. What's your Survivor Series pick?
This is so hard.
I'll go
Because
first.
what does he have to lose or gain?
Well,
Nobody has to. Nobody. Really.
Nobody's dropping any titles at Survivor Series. That's for sure.
Roman Reigns is going to win just because he's the big dog.
Okay. All right. Ken says Roman.
Yes.
I could see Drew McIntyre winning tomorrow. Just for the simple fact that I think Drew and Roman would. I think just in this instance, I would rather see Drew and Roman than Randy and Roman. Just in this instance, like if Survivor Series wasn't here, I'd want to see more of Randy Orton as the champion. But I could see Drew McIntyre winning tomorrow. But I don't. I could see it, but I don't. I don't see it happening. But I don't even know what's on the horizon for either of them afterwards. Like who is Roman beefing with after this?
That's exactly what I'm sitting here thinking about, because of course Drew came out on SmackDown, which was big for him to come out and basically challenge Roman. So that's why I'm kind of like, this could really go either way.
Which was a funny segment after the fact with Roman and Jay. And he was like, who told you to come out here? Who told you to come out here and make your own matches? Who told you? I didn't tell you to do that. Who told you? I was like,
I love that.
It was great. I thought he was talking to a child. He was like, all right, I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna fix it. I got it. But go ahead. Yeah. Your pick. I need your pick.
I don't know. Okay, I'm just peer pressure. Roman.
She's a peer pressure Roman.
G.
I don't see Roman losing a match for a while. I just don't. Honestly, even if Drew wins the title, if Drew wins the title off of Randy, I don't see Roman. Like, there's just like this story is going too good for him to lose any match.
Right.
And I feel like somebody is going to interfere on his behalf.
Oh, of course.
You know, it's got to be Jay or maybe even Jimmy. Like, who knows? But I don't think the stakes are high enough for like a Jimmy Uso return or interference. Let me say that. But
not for this.
Yeah, I don't see Roman losing. It doesn't even matter to me if Drew McIntyre wins the title off Randy. I just don't see Roman losing.
Right.
Okay.
Good point.
All right. Check this out. Hear me out. You know, I be thinking of some crazy stuff, right? What if Miz cashes in on both of them?
What?
What if the Miz cashes in on both of them?
I'm standing on that ledge with you.
How do you cash it?
It's never been
cash
done.
in on two belts?
It's never been done.
Well, if they're in the ring at the
I would
same
say, like,
time, I got you. If they're in
oh,
the ring at the same time and he comes out, cashes it in, he could pin
try.
one. Oh no, then go for the other one. Oh no, and with potentially. Okay, I'm with you. Okay.
And then he goes to SmackDown because this is what I was saying the other day. And then he goes to SmackDown. But then, of course, you have to figure what does that do for Morrison. But right now, he's just like a fart in the wind. And now we have to think about what. See, that works because then we can eventually get The Miz versus Daniel Bryan. Boom.
Just not at WrestleMania.
The Miz, I feel
It
like
happened.
I feel like the Miz will cash in that at Survivor Series, regardless of which champion, but depending on whichever champion loses.
I
And
like that.
I feel like it will probably be Randy that loses because there's no point in him going to SmackDown other than your theory, which is nothing wrong with your theory.
If the Miz is cashing in, then Drew is going to beat Randy for the title because you go from 2 heels in a match to 3 heels in a match.
Yeah.
He's like
No.
Miz-
I know what you're saying. What I'm saying is, if Miz is cashing in, then there's going to be a face in the match, and the only face that could be is Drew McIntyre. That's all I'm saying. Like, Miz is not going to cash in, and it's Randy Orton and Roman Reigns. Like, then it's like if you hate all 3, like, there's nobody to cheer for.
True.
You know, but everybody usually pops off a Money in the Bank cash in anyway.
Oh, of course.
Sure.
I'm going to agree and go with Roman. I agree with you when you were talking about Roman shouldn't lose anything right now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I agree with that. Even if it is just a Survivor
Because
Series match.
my other thing is not the I think it would be a complete waste of a storyline if Miz cashes in and happens to pin Roman. I feel like you literally just wasted that whole tribal chief thing.
Yes.
You know, not saying it shouldn't happen.
What if he does? But what if he does cash in and doesn't
like if he cashes? Let's say Miz cashes in on the match, right? And let's just say, for sake of argument, it is Randy Orton, and maybe Roman helps Miz win the title, or if it would probably be it makes more sense to be Drew just because of what happened on SmackDown.
Right.
So let's say Drew beats Randy and it's Roman and Drew at Survivor Series, and both guys are down. Miz cashes in. Miz comes out, I want to cash in. And like we're all on the edge of our seats, and Roman will mess around and get up and look, and instead of going for Miz, he goes and spears Drew McIntyre and walks out, spears him, gets out the ring, and then the Miz rolls him up for the cover. That would make sense to me. That way, Roman's still the tribal chief. He's still the champion. You know what I'm saying? Now that I would pop for that.
Or Jay says, "Forget this. I'm tired of you," and helps the Miz. And that continues.
But then he's excommunicated.
Yeah,
from the family.
I wouldn't do that. I personally wouldn't do that because at this point, you gotta wait for Jimmy's return.
I guess.
They're gonna find a way out of it. I just don't know how.
Right.
Oh yeah, of course. Of course.
Well, with that being said, let's continue. And actually, I think I started ahead of myself, so I'm gonna start back down on the lower.
Yeah, this is why I probably should have let it, because you just went with the top damn match. But all right.
I'm looking at my notes. And I got them backwards. But anyway, Bobby Lashley versus Sami Zayn.
Okay. So
Bobby Lashley, of course, United States champion. Sami Zayn, Intercontinental champion.
Okay. You ain't gonna put that picture up though?
Oh, you know what? Hold on. Let's do this again. Hold on. I feel like y'all didn't see that. Y'all didn't see that. Okay.
We didn't
Next
see
match.
it. That's the point.
Literally. Literally
Bobby
didn't see it.
Lashley and Sami Zayn. There it is. Survivor Series, November 22nd, 7 p.m.
I'm going Bobby Lashley, man. Hurt business all the way.
I just want you to know that every time I see Bobby Lashley, I think about when his eyebrows came off on Lana. I just want y'all to know that. And I could never erase that from my memory. I just I'm just saying. I'm actually kind of disappointed that as much as I like Sammy, I'm disappointed that he won on Friday. I kind of would have liked to see Apollo Crews.
Oh, Apollo and
Yeah.
It would have kind of made that storyline still kind of from the last time they were just saying or whatever. I see what you're saying.
Exactly.
I mean, but this is long term. This is long term storytelling though, because Sammy and Bobby have history.
That's true. I thought about that the other day.
And
Vic was in that.
exactly. Bobby Lashley's half sister brother, Victor Andrews,
Yes.
was a part of that. Man, I should have found that picture.
Yeah, I was about to say, I need that picture.
It's on his page. It's on his Facebook page.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm gonna go with the almighty Bobby Lashley on this one. Even though I think Sammy would win by cheating, I'm still gonna go with Bobby Lashley.
I'm going to give it to Sammy.
Oh,
Sami Zayn. And just like you said, Chantelle, cheating. I don't think it's going to be necessarily a clean win.
Yeah, it's Sammy. It's Sammy. At the end of the day, it's Sammy.
Both of them are heels, so like
Right.
who's what do you mean? But then again, like Bobby isn't on no like cheat to win. He's on some beat you up to win.
Yep.
Right. And he still has the hurt business. So who knows? Maybe, Sammy's best friend that we haven't really seen him interacting with, KO might come out and help a brother out because he's a little outnumbered. But you never know.
Right.
And I am currently, as we speak, about to look for this picture because
we just sent it.
Look in the chat.
Oh my gosh. Let me get this uploaded. Chantelle, I apologize in advance that your eyes have to see.
Shout out to Victor Andrews.
Mr. Everything.
Mr. Everything. And you can see why.
I'm not ready.
Are you
not ready.
You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready because
here we go.
You over here trying to time what he about to do.
Yeah, I know,
you
right?
Can't time what he
Anytime we can, because
we'd have messed around and stayed quiet waiting. Right, it'd have been 20 seconds right now. There you go. He's right there in the red,
pink, red, whatever.
That is none other than the great Mr. Everything. And when he says everything, he's everything. Men, women. It doesn't make everything.
Oh man.
Oh man. Man.
Wow.
Next match.
Next match. The next match is none other than the New Day versus the Street Profits.
The New Day
versus the Great Value New Day.
The great.
Big E said it.
New Day.
That's what he said. It's the New Day versus Diet New Day versus Knockoff New Day.
I'm gonna go with the Street Profits
versus Bootleg New Day.
They should join one big mega group and be the New Profits.
The New Profits. The New Street Profits. There you go.
The New Street Profits.
The Street Day Profits.
You're going with Street Profits, right, Chantelle?
I am. I feel like they have a lot to prove just because of the fact that they're naturally compared to the New Day. So I feel like they're trying to overcome that hump.
Why? Because they black?
That's exactly why. That's exactly why. That's why everyone compares them naturally. I'm just saying.
So
Street
I'm
Profits.
I'm going with the Street Profits because I feel like the New Day is probably just gonna they've done what they were supposed to do in the tag team division, period, on both shows, and it's a way of them passing the torch to the Street Profits
Right.
I don't
as a
think
sign of
that they
respect.
need. I don't think that they need the torch to be passed, so to speak. I think they're already there. So for that reason, I'm gonna go with the New Day.
I am also going with the New Day because they're the New Day. I don't need a
You're right.
legit reason. They're the New Day. I
Exactly.
don't bet
I
against the
mean,
New Day.
I love the New Day, but I love the Street Profits too. It's kind of hard for me to just make this decision like that, but I'm gonna go with the Street Profits because of what I said.
Okay.
Word
Hey.
SP. That
So
was
next-
easy.
We are all almost kind of agreed.
What?
It was 2 and
Order.
2.
It's two
Yeah,
and
2 and 2. Almost halfway. Sort of kind of.
Scorpio twins.
Anywho, we have our next match: Asuka versus Sasha.
You say her name
Banks.
right.
Oh, please do, sir. Go ahead.
Asuka and Sashay.
Is it
Asuka versus Sashay. Sashay Banks. Oh, and shout out to Sasha Banks for being on The Mandalorian. Yes, on Disney Plus.
Lord, I did
But
not see.
Chantille,
Show the graphic.
Listen, just show it because I feel like
she was
Why they do
like,
Show the graphic, kid.
Oh, that.
So-
Oh, you mean
so
this?
she's like,
That.
she's
With
like,
that
is this
face.
your queen?
right.
That is.
Like, look at that Tyler Perry wig. Like, come on now.
First off,
up.
stop hating. Stop
Am I
hating.
lying though?
Stop it. Stop
Am I
it.
Stop
lying?
hating.
He did her wrong, and y'all know I'm not even.
This is Star Wars. They don't have good hairstylists in Star Wars.
That's, first of all, they got all that money, and you need to tell me that they couldn't get her a better wig than that.
Bro,
She
they
coulda-
worried about fighting the Empire. They ain't
She
worried
said-
about having hair on fleek.
Microphone in the hair.
like that's terrible,
That Tyler Perry wig. You get a microphone in it. That's
right? Like
just sitting. Just
they did her wrong. They said, "Guess what? Here you go. Here's your helmet."
Y'all like school on Mother's Day.
Listen,
Class.
listen. They did that to her. I ain't do it. I'd have gave her a better looking wig than that.
Would you
Hey,
though?
No,
No.
no, she wouldn't. No, she would not.
I
Would
probably
you
would have got that
she'd
same
have
wig.
She mess around. She would have messed around, and gave her a clown wig or something like that. Bright red hair or something.
She'd have made her. She'd have made her get in them grandma braids, them two big old grandma braids, and pull them back.
No, remember that wig that Anthony Anderson wore with the dreads? There you go. Yep. Listen, she had dreads before. It was just damn near the same.
so
what?
cruel.
Because it was blue before?
Oh,
So who's gonna win this match? So while we talk about hair,
Oscar, all day long.
So here's
I
what
already
I'm
know
gonna say
where
about
you're going.
No, you don't. I'm actually gonna say Sasha. Here's why.
What?
I have a method for my madness because they are trying to continue to push Sasha, and we know how great Asuka is, and no one's ready for Asuka. And the logical choice would be Asuka. She's technically the dominant one out of the two. However, I think that Sasha will win just because she doesn't have the best record and defend.
Track. I see what you did there.
But I mean, if also Bailey could interfere or Carmella could interfere, we don't know. She's been making enemies right now. Sasha has a target on her back, but I think they want to show her as being the legit boss. So I think even with those interferences, she will still come out on top and win. So my choice is actually Sasha.
I am surprised.
I am too.
So Sasha,
I'm very
Sasha We got Sasha, 2 Oscars, and another Oscar. Because
I didn't say anything.
I thought you said you had Oscar. I'm sorry. What'd you
No.
say? So where you going with?
Oscar.
I just erased it.
I don't bet against Oscar. I don't bet against Sasha either. And Sasha's got the momentum on her side, but God
I'm going.
damn it, it's Oscar.
The only reason why I'm going with Oscar is for what you said, because she's made enemies with Carmella, and I think Carmella will come out and interfere somewhat.
I just think
And
Asuka's more
just to get her mind off of the match.
Right. What was you saying?
I just think Asuka is more well liked or liked a lot more than Sasha is backstage. So that's going to play a big factor in who they decide is going to win the match.
Bruh, stop. We're not talking backstage politics. Who do you think is gonna win the match? Talk about some I think she's more like backstage. Don't do that.
Asuka.
We're not even there yet.
He's right though.
Hey, just saying.
He's right though. He's gonna turn our mics off. You better stop.
I'm not. Look, I'm not in control of this session. He is.
Yes.
I have no control.
Off Jay's
So
mic.
y'all doing all the work today. I'm just talking. I'm just talking.
So
What is
now,
next?
yeah, now we have the women's Raw match with Nia Jax, Shayna Baszler, Mandy Rose, Dana Brooks, and Lana versus the SmackDown team: Bianca Belair, Ruby Riott, Liv Morgan, and 2 people yet to be announced.
Women's elimination.
Look,
tag
I'm
match.
going Raw because,
Wet.
well, first off, I always go Raw, but I'm going Raw because, no, but I'm going to Raw women's team because I have no faith in Liv Morgan as a wrestler at all. None. Her and Ruby, I like Ruby Riott. I love Bianca Belair.
Yeah.
That's my girl.
And I'm not a fan of Lana. Well, I'm a fan of Lana, but not her wrestling.
Bianca.
And I'm not a fan of Mandy Rose. But they got Shayna Baszler on the other side, man. Shayna MFing Baszler. And before they brought her down, before they killed her momentum, she was literally beating everybody.
Mhm.
Everybody. Literally everybody. Before Becky Lynch got pregnant, she was beating everybody. It was probably going to beat Becky too. But I don't think we're dealing with the same Shayna Baszler. But I feel like Shayna Baszler is enough.
Who do you think the 2 participants, the 2 non-disclosed participants, are going to be?
I don't even know who's on.
Natalia
I don't even know who's on SmackDown anymore.
I think Bailey's going to be one of them for sure.
Yeah.
I think Bailey would be one of them for sure. And
I can't see Bailey caring right now.
I don't think she does care, but I could definitely see her being one of the participants, because who else do they have?
Where's Peyton Royce? Is she on SmackDown?
She's on Raw.
She's on Raw. Maybe I could see Billie Kay on that team. And I don't know who else is on there.
I don't know. I'm just.
Where's Naomi at?
Home.
She's injured, I think. Is she? I don't know.
I don't think she's
Plot
injured.
twist. No, she took some time off because I know she had that surgery. She had I think she had cyst, like ovarian cyst or something. She had
man.
something going on. So she got that taken care of.
What about old girl that's supposed to be coming back? What's her name?
Eva?
Yeah.
Eva Marie? Well, she was
Look,
never a
there
good
is
wrestler.
But
But-
there is a reason as to why the SmackDown team hasn't been completed yet. Raw completed their team. I mean, granted, the fact they basically cheated and just threw some tag teams up there, but still, there's
They did the same thing with the SmackDown men's team too.
Right.
yeah. It's not like it's not.
Why do they do
constant
that to SmackDown all the time?
because they just treat
Treat
them
them
like
like
they do.
stepchildren.
Yep, exactly what I was gonna say. The redheaded stepchildren. I don't know. I honestly, I really don't care enough about their match that it's just like I don't even care who wins. Honestly, just let the NXT women come out and just disrupt the whole match and let them invade.
I'm
I
still
mean,
mad about. I'm still mad about that.
Didn't Charlotte get drafted to SmackDown?
Did she?
I don't know. If
Yes.
she's, I don't know if she's ready to come back yet. Or not.
No, I, I thought she went to Raw.
I don't know.
I'm about to look
I
it
don't.
up.
I think the Raw women's team is going to win, and I'm kind of on the same boat as Chantel. Whereas I'm just really not invested enough in this match to care. But I do think that the Raw women's team will win, and I think that Lana will get her revenge on Nia for going through tables after table after table.
I was thinking the same
And
thing.
yeah, I think they'll win, but I think at the end, Lana will still get her revenge. And Nia Jax being the I guess the bigger chick in the match, that might be how she gets eliminated.
See, look,
And that'll
plot
make it
twist.
fair.
This is where Lana needs to enlist some NXT people. If she was cool with Shotzi, she could bring out the tank and just like mow over Nia, and then
That
boom.
The
tank
tank is gone.
I know,
The
but now
tank
she
is
needs
gone.
a new tank. Remember, she needs a new tank. So boom, now she gets like
She
a real size tank and just takes
she
her
threw
out.
too much of a hissy fit. Ain't no new tank. When you throw a hissy fit like that, it's gone forever.
Oh,
Like
somebody will
it's-
give her a new one.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't. I mean, even if I honestly, I feel like their match could go on the pre-show and we wouldn't even care. Like it's not even relevant at that point. We can do without
terrible.
it. Next.
Charlotte. Well, I'm going for SmackDown just because.
Okay.
I'll
Fair
go
enough.
for Raw.
Only because. Okay, so the thing is, we don't know who's going to be on SmackDown, and I think Charlotte is going to be on SmackDown. So it could be like, it could be Charlotte. It could. We don't know. We just don't know who it is. So I feel
Fine,
like
I choose
not
SmackDown.
knowing. No. No. You ain't gotta change it. You ain't gotta change your answer because I said something.
Nah, but that's true because if it is Charlotte, that would change a lot.
Like,
yes, it would.
Yeah, I'm going with SmackDown.
it could be Charlotte coming back. It could be Eva Marie or whatever. It could be Charlotte and Eva. You never know because there's two different. Whatever her name is.
Yeah,
Hey.
that lady.
That's
As
just
long as
me.
it's not Natalia, I'm okay.
As long as it's not who?
Natty, Natalia.
Oh, okay. I thought you said something else.
I'm going to say something that's very unpopular right now. But to me, Natalia is the female equivalent of the Brooklyn Brawler. I mean,
That's disrespectful. How
I
could
like
you
it.
say that when Lana's still out there?
Right.
How can you say that when Liv Morgan is still out there?
I mean,
Not wrong.
Like, how could you?
she's just
Why
not
would
as
you?
entertaining as they
Natty
are.
is like a top 3 talent. You tripping
And
right now?
Don't get me wrong. Her wrestling skills are great, fantastic. But as far as entertainment value, not so much.
She's more entertaining when she's chopping her sister in the tits on YouTube.
2 pause.
Okay,
That's her
am I
cat.
the only one that knows about this?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
About
Please
what?
share.
Please share.
About-
Share the video.
Really? You guys don't know about this?
No.
Okay, so yeah, Natty does YouTube videos and stuff like that. And whenever her sister is in the video with her, you just know at some point she's literally going to like waltz or chop her right in the tits. And granted, her sister has really big tits, so I can understand this. But it's like an ongoing thing. They'll randomly talk, and then Natty will just like out of nowhere just smack her right in the tits. Like
That's
I'm not.
funny.
So yes, that's the most entertaining thing about Natty is her on her YouTube smacking her sister in the tits.
Well,
That's ridiculous.
And there's your fun fact for today, guys.
Fun fact.
You have been both friendly and informational. Thank you.
This is what I do. This is what I do. So I'm here.
All right. So did everybody get their predictions in? That everybody-
G went with Raw. You went with Raw, right, Ken?
Yep.
Chantelle, you are at SmackDown
Yeah.
officially,
Yeah.
and then I went with SmackDown. Yes.
Okay. Well, let's keep it moving. Let's go on to the men's Survivor Series match where you're going to have the Raw team of Keith Lee, AJ Styles, Sheamus, Braun Strowman, and Riddle. I still want to say Matt Riddle,
Say it.
but
Riddle.
Matt Riddle versus the SmackDown team of Kevin Owens, Jey Uso, King Corbin, and Seth Rollins.
Seth.
Seth, you
Seth.
say his name. You say his name right, Kenneth.
Seth Rollins.
Seth. SEFF. Rollins.
RAWLINS. Rollins.
Seth.
Okay.
Rollins.
Before we give our predictions, who do you think is going to be the last member of Team SmackDown?
Oh man.
Maybe Seth Rollins. I think
Wait,
maybe
did you say Seth Rollins?
yeah,
You
Seth,
just said Seth.
Who is on Team SmackDown right now? It's Kevin Owens,
Kevin
Jey
Owens,
Uso.
King Corbin, and Seth Rollins, and one to be announced.
He said.
So who is
the extra guy?
You said
Oh,
Seth
who?
Rollins. He was already
Oh,
on the team.
My bad. Okay. Y'all, I'm doing too much. I'm trying to look at all the notes and everything. See what happened was I don't know who the extra person is going to be because I haven't even thought about it to be honest with you until right now.
You know, I have a couple. Well, I have one suggestion. I think it could be Buddy Murphy.
Could be. I can see that.
Yeah.
It
I can
could
see
be.
that. I'm guessing Aleister Black.
That was my next choice. Either Buddy, Alistair, or even So are they repackaging Andrade or are they just because he's
I don't
on
know.
the
Not driving
show?
anywhere.
I don't know.
Who's on
They're
track?
just
Oh,
not
so
sure.
he's still kind of in limbo.
Yeah. Honestly, looking at the lineup for SmackDown, they don't really have anyone like a big man. So I'm thinking Lars might somehow.
Oh my God.
I know, but I think he might, weasel his way in there. Just because we could possibly get Braun versus Lars. Even though I wouldn't mind seeing Big E. Like my options are really either Big E
Damn, I forgot about Big E.
or
What is-
Lars
Yeah.
to be on the team. Those are my two options. It's either Lars or Big E. Or plot twist, what could happen is, which has happened in recent years in other situations where somebody's supposed to go out and we think that that's the person on the team, and then at last minute they get like jumped backstage or something, they never make the team, and then boom, out comes the last person we would have expected.
What if it's somebody like like somebody who hasn't been on like a
like Big Show?
yeah.
Or I'll be pissed because that's such a waste of the spot. Such a waste.
Now I want to change my pick to Big E.
Yeah, I like Big E. I like Big E in that spot, but like I said, he's gonna be.
But I'm going for Raw with the win. Like, not even. I don't care who they put in there. Raw is winning, dog. Come on, man. Keith Lee, Braun Strowman, and Sheamus.
Yeah, that's gonna be
Come
kind
on,
of hard.
son. Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't care who they put up there. I don't think they're not beating all of them, unless even if it's like Lars and Braun like disqualify themselves. Who the hell gonna beat Keith Lee? Kevin Owens,
Nah.
Jey Uso.
Yeah,
King Corbin.
SmackDown isn't looking too good.
The only way I see SmackDown winning is if Team Raw implodes. That's it.
And I think that might. Well, I'm going for Raw, but I think that would be the only reason why myself, because I can see them not getting along.
I mean, AJ has been trying to practice with them to, get along and everything like that. So, for the Raw team. So, my choice is Raw because
I think
why
everybody
not?
chose Raw.
Yeah,
You stupid.
I'm definitely on board with Raw.
I don't think G got that. G won't
I
go.
didn't. I wasn't even listening. What you say?
She said she chose Raw because why not?
Wink.
Yeah. Because why not? Why not Raw? What's
Yeah,
next?
going with
You
Team
end up
Raw.
with kids. That's why.
Oh my god! Yeah, we already covered Roman Reigns and Randy
Is
Orton.
that it?
So I guess the last to talk about is the Undertaker. This is his
Final appearance.
final appearance, so they say, after 30 years, and it's the place
This
where he.
better be the final appearance.
It won't be. It won't
I'm
be.
just so fucking over it. I really,
She's mad.
I'm over it. Like, I was over it 10 years ago, and I'm just so over it. It's just like,
He's the Undertaker.
I feel like events could, like, just suck him off, he would.
Oh,
we're at
jeez.
that point. Yep, I said it. I feel like we're just at that point because who else gets this much attention? Now, granted, the fact that the Undertaker
He's the
has
greatest
done
character of all time.
right, and he's done a lot for Vince, so I feels like he's constantly showing his appreciation, but enough is enough, and I'm just over it, and I just want him to rest in peace with his
So,
wife.
so I think this is pretty cool that this is going to be his last appearance. But I was reading on I think it was Twitter or something like that, or so I think I read it on Facebook or whatever, where he said that the Fiend is somebody he would love to actually have matches with currently if he still has some left in the tank. He said because his character is what only he said his character is the only thing WWE has going for it right now.
Wow.
He said,
mean-
what?
He said his character. I read it. It said his character is the best character that WWE has going for them. Right
What, the Fiend?
Yes.
There's no characters. There's barely any characters.
I mean, if they continue to book him correctly, yes, it would be. But I just don't want to see Undertaker anymore. I want to
don't know.
throw it.
Well, look, I read that Undertaker is probably he's gonna stick. I read that Undertaker is under contract until 2035. 2035. So he'll probably just be taking a backstage, taking a role at the Performance Center, helping out with the trainees and the guys, those guys. 2035. That's 15 years, bro.
I just
Did
want to know
you-
what his bank account look like.
Amazing.
Did you guys hear Savio Vega was supposed to be there?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be where?
At Survivor
At the
Series.
Survivor Series, what the pay tribute to the Undertaker, because they were a part of the oh god, what was it called, the Boneyard Crew or something like that. It was
okay.
kind of like their version of the Click. It was off camera, and he was a part of that apparently. So yeah, that's going to be interesting. I haven't seen Savio since 1992.
That's
Right.
So I assume we may possibly get an appearance by Kane then, because
Yes, I'm pretty certain that we'll get an appearance by Kane.
it's only right.
the mayor.
Somebody go dig up Paul Bearer. Let's just make this a real party, since we're just gonna keep
Yes.
people that should have been gone a long time. We're just gonna keep them around. So let's just
what
go
would be
vote
great
him.
if they had the urn and just put Paul Bear's name on it, so he's there too. put
Only
it in
if
the ring.
CM Punk can play hacky sack with it and fumble it in the back again. Oh man, that was
Yeah,
hilarious.
why are you so cynical?
I get
Oh man,
my
that's
thing.
hilarious.
But if indeed this is the last ride for the Undertaker, it should be a pretty good tribute. But it won't be the last because, of course, he has to get inducted into the Hall of Fame, and then he'll make an appearance at WrestleMania. Then he'll get the itch and come back and want to wrestling. Yeah.
No, bruh, ain't gonna be no itch.
I think I don't know. I don't think
He's
he'll. I
not
don't
gonna
think he'll
buy
do
it at
that. I
all.
think he'll.
Did you
I think
did
he'll
you
bow
watch
out
the
first.
5-part series of for Undertaker? You know how
Yeah.
hard it was for him to get ready for those matches? Please.
Yeah.
Mm. If he get that itch again, that's what I said. Just go buy a dog. Just buy a dog. Like I don't know. Go have a threesome. Go do something different. Like just don't do this. This ain't it. It's over. It's over. I'm
So I
over
feel
it.
like we should also address the elephant in the room with the recent dismissal of Zelina Vega.
Yes, man.
Zelina.
So supposedly,
Mm.
they said that she was notified of her release, I think Friday afternoon or something like that, and then she tweeted out, "I support unionization." Man, look, this is crazy because WWE is they're like putting a ban on these third party like websites and all this stuff, and these superstars are making really good money off of like Twitch and stuff like that, man. And it just doesn't make any sense, man. It's like let these people get their money. You know what I'm saying? Let them get their money.
Yeah, what I
She
don't get
had
is WWE is a multi-million-dollar company. So why do they feel the need to take what is equivalent to chump change to them from these guys that are considered independent contractors? They're not even
Right.
right.
employees of the company. And if this is a way they can, supplement their income, not that their income is bad, but if you're not on John Cena or the Rock's level, then it can be. Why stop them from doing that? That's just crazy and selfish.
Right. And especially where Zelina has said she was making more money from her Twitch and OnlyFans, which was only for cosplaying purposes, but she was making more money on her third party platforms than she was making in the WWE. So
That's
that
crazy.
just goes to show you either how little she's being paid from WWE. When you think about it as an independent contractor for the WWE, where they pay for their transportation, they pay for literally everything out of pocket.
Mhm.
They don't have health care. So all of that stuff they are putting out of their own pockets for. So their take home realistically is a lot less than what their contract might actually be once you start doing the math. That's how Leo Rush got messed up because, he was spending his money on everyone and trying to bring everyone with him. And then that's where he messed up financially. So this is where looking at it, I really feel bad for Zelina knowing the circumstances. And I think a lot of people, the general consensus that I was getting on Twitter, everybody's like, well, how come Xavier Woods could have up, up, down, down, but everyone else can't do their own thing? And
Because Xavier Woods did it the right way. Xavier Woods went to Vince McMahon and talked to Vince McMahon about everything, and Xavier Woods had everything cleared through Vince McMahon to do this the way he did it.
well,
And
realistically, Vince is getting a portion of that money
mhm.
because that's how he's able to continue, which is kind of messed up for everyone else. And who knows? Because what does that mean for Paige, who is still doing Twitch and she's still under contract with WWE? So even though she's not wrestling, she is still under contract with them. So now that Vince has made an example out of Zelina, will he do the same for Paige? My thought process is, would he have had that same energy if it was AJ Styles?
Mm.
That's a good
If it
point.
was one of his top money makers, his top superstars, would he have made that same example? I think the F not.
Mm. Bam. And then she said, then she sipped the.
She
Listen,
Kermit the Frog it.
listen, I'm just saying he would not have that same energy if it was AJ Styles. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. But
I mean,
Zelina was doing her thing. More
definitely
power
can't
to her.
argue that point.
More power to her. And we don't know where that leaves Alistair, especially because he had requested to go back to, I hate saying going back, but returning to NXT.
Yes.
And he was denied.
Oh, I feel I'm upset for him because
No,
some people just thrive in NXT. They
Yeah.
thrive. And now is not a bad time to go because there are no live crowds. You're not missing out on any extra. You're not missing out on main roster money because you're not going to all these different places.
right.
So and then like you're damn near guaranteed to get booked the way that you're used to being booked, like a
Exactly.
boss.
Exactly. Aleister Black went from being one of the biggest names on the NXT roster to then being basically below Dolph Ziggler
To
on
to
the
both,
main roster.
he went
I
from
said
that to be sitting in a damn
Closet.
closet
now
talk
to just
about
not even seen.
right. It's
Like
just
I think it would
you
be
don't
good for him to go back and just take the belt from Finn Balor because every time Finn touches a belt, he gets hurt.
mhm.
That's a good point.
that is true. And especially now that we had a title change on NXT with
Yes, we
man,
did. Yes, we did.
did.
Probably the most unexpected title change ever.
Oh my gosh. It was funny because I was looking at my TV and I glanced down and I was like, wait, Leo Rush is back?
yo, it's crazy. Well, it was on a Wednesday. I was leaving practice, and I'm just scrolling through Facebook, and I saw somebody. Like with the picture, and I was like with this guy holding up a belt, and I'm like, who the heck? Like, who is this with this belt? I was trying to get the look, but then I found out it was Leon Ruff. Like, what?
Like I don't even
When
know.
the belt
I
dropped,
never heard of that guy.
listen, when that
Really?
belt dropped from around his waist, I lost it. I was like, he is so small.
What's
Yeah.
so funny is he took a picture with Triple H. You know how they take a picture in the
Yeah.
background or whatever after he win or whatever. He took a picture with Triple H and the belt was around his feet.
Yeah.
Yes.
They did it. That happened like right during the right at backstage. It's like, yeah.
Yup. Like, oh my gosh. And that's why Triple H was like, and this is why we don't call it a belt.
It was title.
Like, clearly, because homie got a small waist.
Right. An insanely small waist.
This is your most petite male champion that y'all have had.
You said petite.
What's crazy?
Listen,
As
he made Gargano look like Gargano was Brock Lesnar in the ring.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I can't argue that. I mean, Leon Ruff is like extra skinny.
Yeah, he is small little boy.
Extra skinny.
Small one. But it was pretty good. Even the fact that Damian Priest,
Magnificent. I sent the picture.
Oh, I was over here just searching.
Yeah, I'm over here like, bro. I was
he
trying.
was
I was
to get
hoping you'd be.
it.
I was trying to stall so you could do it, but you just taking too long. Check the messenger, bro.
Okay, you have to forgive me. I'm still learning these Apple products. These are
you just
different.
got a Mac.
pretty much
He been had it.
just ain't
You had it
used
for at least 6 months.
What?
Oh,
True.
He trying to make it seem like, hey man, I just got this 6 days ago. No, 6 months ago.
Well, I mean, in all fairness, I haven't had an opportunity to really use it yet. So
here's your crash course.
Because you had that badass dog.
yes.
Oh.
Don't talk about my dog, man. He gone.
He gave him away. He
I
ain't nothing
did.
happened to him. He gave him away.
And he
You
picked
ain't
up
getting
a cat.
you ain't getting no sympathy from me.
And he got a cat.
Yeah, got rid of a dog and got a cat.
Oh,
What?
a cat. What is
Yes,
that?
a kitten. He's cute, or she, or whatever it is. I don't know. But there you go.
Hey, there he goes.
That's a perfect picture too. Perfect picture. He looked
There's
like somebody's son.
Yeah,
He is somebody's son.
they're definitely just,
I
a
mean, yes,
smaller
but
version of that belt for him.
Or he could just eat some more.
you're just gonna have to shoulder it up on
He's gonna
Drink
have
that.
to
some
eat.
milk. Gotta drink some milk.
You know what I'm saying?
Oof. Yeah, that was interesting to say the least. But you know what? I like the fact that it was fresh. No one expected it. It came completely out of left
Definitely
field.
didn't.
And we're always saying, give this person a chance, give that person a chance, and now here it is.
Yeah.
It's funny that Gargano was in the ring talking about, oh yeah, they always say I never retain, and
And
well,
then he
there it
didn't
went.
retain. And then he
Right?
didn't retain.
That's why I expected him to retain, because it's like, oh, if he's talking about it, he's gonna retain, of course. Nope. So now, what does that do for Johnny?
He's gonna
Will
That's a
he
great question.
will
That's
he
a
be
really
that
good.
member for the SmackDown team? Boom, boom,
Hey.
boom, boom.
They tried that before, and then somebody got hurt.
Yeah, they did. Are we talking about Chelsea?
No, I'm talking about when him and when I'm talking about when him and well, I mean, I'm talking about when him and Champa. It was like a year or two ago.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
right.
a year or two ago when they called up. They called up Ricochet, Aleister Black, Gargano, and Champa. And this is right in the middle of Ciampa and Gargano getting right back to their feud, and then they brought them up as a tag team, and that lasted like all of 3 weeks because Sheamus injured Ciampa, I believe, in a match. Yes.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
So I don't
Yeah.
know if you guys have heard anything about what. Well, WWE, they do many things for the holidays, but they've put out a product that's now available on WWE Shop that's just different. You know, First we had Elf on a shelf. Now we have the Fiend on the scene. That is
I
an actual
might
product
I might just
that is
get that.
available on Shop right now,
I might
and that
just
is
get that.
legit. That is
How
what's
much does
called
it
Fiend
cost?
on the scene.
How much does
Wow.
it cost?
I'm
You
not
bet.
sure,
How much does it cost? Tell
but
me how much
That's
it
going to
costs.
let's go to, not that we're promoting any particular company like WWE, who's a great company who should have us on more often, but shameless plug, $13.99 on WWE Shop right now.
Oh yeah,
he,
that's
he about to cop that.
I am. And then on our next couple
He's like,
shows,
add to
on our next couple shows, we're gonna sit here and we're gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna have them sitting right here on the corner.
You
That
gonna
would be
tell?
kind of a good running joke to have it like everywhere we go, just random spots, like in the middle of a
Mhm.
match, just like sitting on the ring post.
Okay, that
Or it being like every time we do a show, it be in somebody else's view.
Right,
right.
like
Oh,
in the
and speaking
background.
Mm-hmm.
of the Fiend, shout out to his counterpart Alexa Bliss on her engagement.
Congratulations.
No, oh, not you, Alexa.
What?
I can't say that now.
Ah!
Technology.
that Alexa was like, "Where's my ring?"
Right. Like, hello, I'm
No,
right
not
here.
you.
That's why
You're gonna be single forever, Alexa. Sorry, not
that's
you.
why I try not to say the S word around my phone.
Listen.
Because
Well,
everything just like what do you want?
exactly. Like, no, not talking to you. But yes, she did get engaged over the weekend. And of course, Twitter wasted no time in the angry men that said that were just devastated. Like I was going through the comment section because why the hell not? And as I was going through the comment section for pure entertainment reasons, some of these people were dead serious. Somebody thought that Alexa and the Fiend were legit like together. And I was
It's still real to them, damn it. Yeah. Alexa's going off.
apparently
going
I
on?
cannot say that name anymore.
No, you cannot.
Um,
You're gonna have to say Miss Bliss or something.
yes, Miss Bliss. That's what it's gonna be because people were very upset. Like they were like, "How dare you get married or get engaged to him and not to me?" And I'm like, "What? Y'all crazy?"
Can't check Messenger.
I hear you.
Okay.
I'm multitasking.
Great
Oh,
job keeping that low.
word, super great.
And I was already way ahead of you on that, sir.
If you were
Well,
way
you're taking
ahead,
such a long time
you
to
took
be
it-
way ahead. of us.
First of all, I had to find it,
I just sent it.
and then I have to download it.
Oh, my
Then I have
bad.
then I have to find it, and then you have to upload it. So
Oh man.
we're gonna pretend like this did not happen, and we're
Bruh, they can see this. They can
all of us
see
feel like it
this.
didn't happen. Bam, right there. There's the
There we
magic.
go. There
almost-
we go.
I legit almost just put it on my phone and did this.
Listen.
Hey,
So
this
yes,
is not an easy job.
I'm glad. I'm happy. I'm happy for them. And you know why I'm happy for them? Because I know that there's so many angry male fans right now that are just smashing their heads into the wall, and I just want to go, ha!
I want to
You never had a chance.
see.
Sorry, you never had a
Do your
chance.
laugh again,
Ha!
Chantel. Do your laugh, Ken. Yours.
and
Too
then
bad.
Gotcha. You wouldn't believe how many people were like, "Oh, but what about her and Buddy Murphy?"
What?
That's old news, buddy.
Yeah, yeah. There was a lot
Buddy.
of there's a lot of people that was actually genuinely upset about their engagement, and it's funny to me. Congrats, girl. You deserve all the
Do
happiness,
your thing, Lexa.
Oh yeah.
Miss Bliss.
What's her first name?
Lexi.
You're
A
not
in the
wrong.
front.
You're not
Fair
wrong. You're definitely not wrong. So
Lexi with an A
Have you?
in the beginning.
Oh man, have y'all seen that Saturday Night Live skit when he was doing the Alexa thing?
No.
Oh man, I have to show it. Keenan played the heck out of that thing, man. He was like, Alexis, Alexis, and the thing kept going off. And he just Allegra. He was just calling it everything. It was hilarious. You got to watch it. It's recommended. Definitely
Oh,
recommended.
yes. Definitely have to take a gander.
a gander.
Gander.
I haven't heard that since '83. Damn.
83. God damn. Okay. Well, look, we have well, I don't know. I know I said this in the chat, but every year we do a best of. And our best of will be coming up in a couple weeks because it's, we're midway through November. So, so I hope you guys are making your list for, best match of the year, best tag team, best, male wrestler of the year, women's wrestler of the year, women's match of the year, OMG moments, all of that. But I just want to let you guys know that you don't have to search for the tag team match of the year. You don't even have to look for it. You do not, because it has already happened, and I believe this should be unanimous. And it was, and I'm surprised. I'm not gonna lie, I am surprised at this. But FTR versus the Young Bucks from AEW Full Gear was the absolute best tag team match I have seen this year.
Oh, tag.
Ridiculousness and all, with all the wildness that went in. How many of y'all saw that match? Because I know you saw it.
Yes.
I have
Wait,
not seen it.
wait. Hold up. You saw it.
Yes.
Okay. Did you see it?
Yes,
I
I saw
have
it.
not seen it yet.
And you haven't seen it, or you did, or you just in denial.
I did not.
Okay.
I
Okay.
did not.
Post that picture. Post that picture. Okay. But that match was amazing. And you know what? I'm not even gonna. This is me. I'm gonna tell you this, and it's not even a spoiler. But they were using other tag team finishing moves on each other, and it was glorious. It was amazing. And like, I know I make jokes. We make jokes from time to time about like wrestling and wrestling companies, like AEW and stuff like that. But this one was,
Legit.
yeah, oh man, I really enjoyed that match. Some people aren't gonna like it. Some people don't like the Young Bucks. I understand. Yeah, flippity floppity. Okay, I get it. You know what I'm saying? But FTR, like them and FTR put on a hell of a show. Hell of a show.
And FTR usually says no flips, just fist, right?
Yeah.
They
yeah.
were doing flips.
See here, I see.
No.
I said I wasn't going to split.
I didn't say I won't.
Yeah, there you go. True indeed.
Touche.
Well, then again, the damn show was a week ago, so you should have seen it by now.
Right.
You should have
Everybody's
seen the damn show. So
See what
You know.
happened was.
I have no excuses anyway. Anyway, let's go.
So, matter of fact, while we're here, how far did you get on the show, Jay?
That match. That was the last one I saw.
So you didn't see the Ultimate Deletion?
I did. Oh, I started watching it. I did see most of that. I did actually watch most of that.
But you didn't finish it.
I didn't finish it all. No,
So
because I had to go somewhere.
the Ultimate Deletion match took place about 25 minutes from us in
Yes.
Cameron, North Carolina.
If I would have known, I would have went there myself.
Well,
Watched
so the hurricane came back.
Yes.
I did
Stand
see
back. There's a hurricane coming.
The hurricane came back, and so did Gangrel.
He did not look
And-
like Gangrel. I saw the
Oh, yes,
photo.
he did.
Yes, he did. He just looked like old ass Gangrel.
He looked like an old Great
Very
Value
old.
version. Yeah, it was bad. So I was watching. I was looking at Facebook as usual, and they said it had a meme that said what we expected from AEW, and it had a picture of Sting, and then it says what we got, and it had a picture of Gangrel.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, Full Gear wasn't a bad. It wasn't a bad show. It was
I
not
heard
a
it was
bad show.
actually pretty good.
Yeah, it was. It was good. I enjoyed it, and my chair almost just gave way.
Ooh,
Oh, on this good
feet
video,
in
that
the
was-
air.
I heard it. Yeah, I heard it. So it's like I'll be sitting up for the rest of the show. But before we go, speaking of AEW, my thirst is about to show.
Oh,
I try not.
And
I try not.
Thirst is real.
The thirst
son.
is real. I try not to be thirsty. When it comes to wrestling. Actually, I'm thirsty a lot, but not on this show. I don't show my thirst on this show. But this past Wednesday, huh?
We just need to name them, and then put like we need to have the our thirsty top 5 along with our with
No.
our picks.
I'm gonna tell you why we're not gonna do that, because I believe in equal opportunity. So if we do it, then we have to allow Chantelle a chance to do that. And
That's fine.
I ain't trying to see all that.
Mine is very
I just want to mention the newest signee of AEW. Get that picture ready. Yes, Lord,
yes.
Jade Cargill. Yes, Lord. I mean, she batted him bad.
God is good.
She came
She
out
better than
and
that.
didn't even have to wrestle and got everyone's attention based off of the promo that
It was
Brandy
not a
hit
bad
on
promo.
her, which there was a lot of
Props for promos.
commotion about it on Twitter about how people felt about Bernie's tone during the promo. But needless to say, I actually thought it was actually pretty entertaining seeing that side of Brandy. So I am completely invested in that now. Now
So
I will be looking forward to AEW.
so this is my thing, and this is actually DB's thought. Actually, first let me say Jay Cargill's fine as all hell. Okay, let me just get that out the way. That's what it says. So now, what me and DB was talking about, even though DB's not on the show, is what he didn't like it. I'm gonna tell you why he didn't like it, and now I agree with it, and it's because she came out, she cut that promo. Well, actually, you know what? You know what? No, I'm gonna just say it. So she came out, she cut the promo. Then when she was about to leave, she's like, "Oh, and that giant I'm talking about is Shaq, right? Oh crap, Shaq's coming to AEW." Then Brandy comes out and cuts her promo. When that promo was over, what did you remember?
Shaq.
Brandy or Shaq?
Shaq.
I mean, I remember Brandy when
Like she completely over. Now I'm glad you guys remembered Shaq, but Brandy completely overshadowed everything Jay did in the ring. So by the
right.
time, like, you know what I'm saying? Because, and I guess you could say with the tone and all of that, she completely overshadowed that whole thing. DB said what, and I agree with this. What it should have been is she should have did that leave off with Shaq. Leave. Oh man. Then the next segment after commercial is Brandy runs into Jade backstage and then cuts that promo. Was you do it backstage back then then you're like, oh damn, she saw her and snapped. But you didn't forget the fact that Shaq is coming to AEW. So
Right.
that's just I agree with DB on that one. So
Props to
Shaq.
BB.
oh,
But
and
you know,
shout out to my Nation of African American Wrestling shirt. Yeah. Shout out to the homie Jabari.
Yes.
Jabari.
Jabari, we gonna get him on one of these shows real soon. Because I
I
just
need my
told him we
shirt,
would.
homie.
And you know what, G? Before we absolutely wrap this up, I feel like to do this one more time. There we go. Yeah.
Thank you, my brother.
You are
I
so welcome.
appreciate you.
You're welcome.
Like,
I
why is it
I
like we're
just wanna
looking
make sure-
around trying to see what she looked like for real?
I'm
Huh?
like,
Bro, you know what's crazy? Yeah, I know. Like I've been following her for a minute too, before she even signed. So I was like, oh, so that's what she was in the ring for. Like, she been like on her Instagram, she has training videos. But
Oh,
yes, indeed.
all right, go ahead, girl. We
I'm
see
just
you.
making sure I'm not about to fall over here. That's all.
please don't. Please don't.
Yeah, it's
If
all
you
good.
do, I'm gonna laugh and then make sure you got out.
Okay, that's cool because that's what I would do. I laugh first and then be like, "You all right?"
I
You
don't
know,
think I ever get to the part of asking a person if they're okay. I just laugh.
and just laugh.
Yeah, I just laugh.
It's okay. Just laugh. Well, look, you already know what's going down. Look, it is the Smash the Mat podcast. I am the radio rock star, G-Money.
And of course, I am Mr. Magnificent.
I am J5.
I am Miss Chantilly Lace.
Shout out to my tag team partner, Alpha Ace, the Bro Force.
I
We
can't.
won our first tag team match. Yo,
Don't you
yo,
ever do that again.
Now
yeah,
you always
man.
And
gotta
say bro force at the same time.
Yeah, man. So look, make sure you follow us on social media right there. You see that banner right there on Facebook, Smash the Mat. On Twitter, Smash the Mat Pod. On Instagram, Smash the Mat Podcast. On YouTube, Smash the Mat Podcast. I don't know why. I don't know why Tinder isn't up there. You can swipe right on us. I don't know why Astronauts Anonymous isn't up there. You know what I'm saying? We're on that. I don't know why the MySpace isn't up there.
Tag.com.
You know what I'm saying? I don't
Farmers
understand.
only.
Yeah, I don't understand why Knives Are Us isn't up there. Like we're on that as well. So I mean,
Oh,
so
Right.
like we're on everything.
Stay away
You
from.
just had that on standby.
I did. It's a lot of stuff in this room. I don't get to be in this room often. That's so. Oh,
Ladder.
there goes my belt.
Uh-oh.
Ugh.
Oh. Oh. Oh, okay.
So
I don't-
that's
I
what's
don't have
going down.
time to see
Yeah, you're. I don't know where your belt's.
Now what?
She's well fed. She's got fishes because they're so delicious.
that's gonna be
Got
That-
gold's fishes.
life was much easy. Life was much simpler when you had goldfishes.
Yeah, look, I'm gonna need you to stop stealing people's jokes. God damn it. So
Hey, next time I'll pull out one of my belts next time too. One of
Look.
my mini.
make sure you guys follow us. Follow us on all streaming platforms on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. We coming to Amazon real soon. We're on Radio Public. We're on Stitcher. We're on TuneIn Radio. We're on Pocket Cast. We're on Overcast. We're on Pandora. We're on everything. If you can stream it, we will be there for you to listen to us.
Word.
You know what I mean? So you already know what's going down, man. Smash Your Mat Podcast.